out, the negativity you put out in this world. Period. I really don't need to keep reading.
Right.
That when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposed with a woman. That's how it was written. That we don't know yet the nationality. Why does that matter?
Right. Why does that even a factor?
At all.
Rest in peace.
Wow. Disrespectful.
Now, the factors here. First of all, as women, they know that who gives a fuck who he was fucking.
But see, that goes back to something that we always say: women focus on the wrong shit.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Now, see, when we first brought this up, we didn't even care. We were just like, "Damn, that nigga died in some pussy."
Right.
But we didn't care what kind of nationality it was.
Who cares, yo? You know what I'm saying?
Then to sit here and say that he was putting out negativity. How was he putting out negativity?
How? He was trying to bring us to.
Point that out. Where was the negativity?
Where was the I didn't hear him. As far as I know, I didn't hear him calling out no women's names.
Yeah.
There was no B word slung around. He wasn't officially downplaying women.
Right. No.
He was telling them whatever information they gave him. He was going off of that information.
Yeah.
He knew nothing about.
He didn't even know the shorties. To hate on them. Now it would be different if he was calling random women,
right,
like,
out the blue.
What's your dress size? She's like, oh, I wear 14. Oh, Big Shirley. Okay, now this nigga's a bully.
Right, yeah. Now he's a dickhead. Like, oh, well, why would you do that?
Right.
They calling into him with they shit, and so I posted a clip the other day where shorty, she was young, she was like 22. She was asking him all these questions, and he was like, "Where's your father?" And she was like, "Oh, he's home. I was raised by both of my parents." And he was like, "So why are you asking me this?"
I seen that clip.
Yeah, he was like, "You have a father. Why are you talking to me?" And he's like, "I'm a stranger on Instagram. Like, why are you talking to me?" And she was like, "Well, because you got this platform and you've been." He said, "Go talk to your father," and banged on her. I said, "Well, damn, bitch, the fuck out of here." He said, "Your dad got your best interest at heart. He love you. I don't know you.
Right?
Go talk to him."
I seen that clip.
And that's real.
The fact that she even like mentioned like her dad and some of the stuff that her dad told her, and Kevin was pretty much kind of on the same basis. So
page.
It's like,
bro, stop it.
They was just up there for screen time.
They wanted to be seen.
All it was.
That's it. That's all it was.
They wanted to be seen on his platform, and they got themselves played. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, fuck Vivica Fox, man. She ain't even
wholeheartedly.
No more. She ain't even Listerine no more, dog.
Like I guarantee she's never watched anything of
Not
what
a
he
single
said.
piece.
Any of his shows, she's never watched any of his shows. Any messages she may have heard secondhand or without context. Context is key.
Facts.
Like, you could take anything out of context and then make it look
turn
bad.
it into something else. Yep, that's a fact.
That shit is
and everybody is living off of the little viral clips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
mainly
exactly.
that funny looking chick that she was earning 6 figures and she said she wanted a 6-figure dude, but Kevin was basically like, "Don't shit on the regular niggas because you not that fine, shorty. Like, yeah, you got it.
That's what and you qualify for regular niggas."
Right. He was like, "You got it, and you could do whatever you want. You could request what you want, but I'm telling you what you're probably gonna get based off of your face." You know what I'm saying? Like,
and see, like the other thing about it is like, he turned this into a business. He's an image consultant.
Facts.
Like, his net worth $4 million. Like, he's actually
doing it.
Everything he was talking about, he knows it's like factual based.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing surveys and things across the country. He's getting information, feedback. So what he's saying, he has statistical numbers, backing him up with everything he's doing. And one of the sites, I checked it out myself just to look.
we follow up with this nigga, see what he's talking about.
Yeah, but the information's out there. Blackdemographics.com. I mean, like, it's like 21 million men, and then it's 21.7 females or black females, in the country.
Yeah. And
then so, just off the straight numbers, is more females than men. So somebody's not going to get somebody.
And that's what he was trying to say. And if y'all all gunning for the same 1% ass nigga,
right,
how are you going to be happy with yourself in life? To me, that makes logical sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I used to listen. I'm sitting there watching the shows and listening in. And I'm not in the 1% of niggas that the shorties want. You know what I'm saying? There's other factors that make me good with women, but the money wasn't like they talking about. I wasn't no 6-figure nigga. So I'm like, damn, I got to get out this conversation. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? My homegirl, She's a nurse. She make $250K a year. She balling out of control, right? Traveling nurse. She don't need no nigga for real, but she want one. She's an attractive girl, but she's big. You know what I'm saying? I put her on to Kevin Samuels. She was one of those people. You know how you put somebody on and then they go crazy and you like, well, damn, bitch, like you're a bigger fan than me. She became a bigger fan than me, and the shit that she was listening to really got to her. She started hitting that gym hard body, and I was like, damn, why you working out so hard? She said, oh, the main thing I took away was niggas don't like big bitches, and I'm not going to be a big bitch no more. I want to be taken out of that conversation. I said, well, goddamn. You see what I'm saying? So you telling me that this nigga don't help if you listen. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't all in her feelings about it. She didn't get caught up. She just listened to what it was. Because it's not only Kevin talking. There's 30,000 niggas in the audience too. And if you see what they saying in the chat, they are in agreement with what he's saying. So the women can't say, oh, that's not how all men think. Oh, yeah, there's going to be some nigga. There's always a bell curve. There's always some nigga on the left that's like, oh, yeah, I love them big like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and if you do find that person.
And if you, and that's what I'm saying. If you find that person, then you probably going to be happy. But all the nigga is saying is if you want to raise your chances of success and happiness, take these steps right here. So I started making all the moves I needed to be that 6-figure nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then once I get there, then I don't know how it's going to be. Because that's uncharted territory for me. You know what I'm saying? But I did not want to be included in the 50% of niggas that was getting cut off because Shorty said, I want a nigga that make this much. Oh, I'm eliminated first round. God damn.
Not even the 5%.
Nigga said, I'm Ringo Mandingo, though. Do that count? Nah, nigga, because you don't got the money. Damn. Damn. Out the game. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's all. So this nigga was, to me, he was helpful. On the flip side of that coin, I had a super intelligent woman that I know. Very smart. She's mad smart. And then she was like, yeah, I don't feel anything toward his death. Like, I'm not going to talk bad about him, but I don't think he was good either. I tuned in and listened, and because she felt like she fell in that danger zone category, she said what he said was harmful and hurtful to my feelings, and I couldn't support it at all. And I was like, well, what part was hurtful to you? And she said, there's no need for me to say it because you're not going to understand it. And, but what I will say is I don't have anything bad to say though. And I was like, well, I can still appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand why she felt, how she felt. She didn't even want to get into it because she already know what my mindset was. But I at least I appreciate her not just shitting on a nigga though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So she was understandable to an agree,
but she still had the feelings.
She still had some feelings.
The feelings,
quote unquote. But
I hate feelings.
We all know how that goes.
Oh man, feelings are so trash. Bro.
We all know how that goes.
The feelings.
There's nothing wrong with having feelings, but the reality of it is,
stop letting those damn feelings warp your whole situation, bro. Like
entire situation.
They not everything. And real talk, in this society today, I think we focus too much on the damn feelings, yo.
Right.
People getting canceled all the time because it's how someone feels.
But see, for everybody that you're focused on their feelings, what about the person on the opposite end? That person has feelings too. So you're saying that person's feelings is invalid.
Right.
But these people's feelings is
are
okay.
Top notch. They're the most important and that's it. And you say that and then women look at you blinking like, well, nigga, I said what I said. Oh, okay, bet. Say less then. And that's who you supposed to wife up. The shorty that don't give a fuck about your feelings.
Boo.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
I'm throwing tomato.
Oh shit, yo. So yeah, man. So to me, my man Kevin Samuels, he was not a shock jock, bro. He was somebody who was truly trying to help. A year and a half ago, he started focusing on women, and they made his ass rich, yo. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear them talking shit about Derek Jackson no more.
At all.
They ain't even bringing this nigga up.
That nigga was a walking diabolical.
Dog, me and
mess.
Double G called this shit, yo. We literally had an episode called.
We did have an episode of that.
We got a Derek Jackson this thing. Your man was sitting in the car with the tight shirts all day, right? He was giving shorties advice. Ladies, if you cheating on your man and he went through your phone and caught you, he's insecure because he shouldn't have been touching your phone.
Meanwhile,
this whole time, what's the number one thing I said? I said, yo, all I hope is, I hope he's the nigga he's acting like he is. Because if one thing happened, one overdue child support payment, one random white girl pop up like, yo, I fucked that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He's finished.
If any of these things happen, this nigga is done. What happened?
Lo and behold,
we find out
goddamn wife.
this nigga making the videos in front of the side chick crib.
Was a super villain.
And then
motherfucker was a super villain.
and then decided to put out an apology video inside of his library.
Oh my.
What the fuck? Like,
then he bring his wife up there with a bonnet on. I hate this nigga. All this.
It was terrible for it.
And the black women acting like we didn't see that. We saw that.
Oh my
We
God.
saw that. You know what I'm saying? At least the nigga we was looking up to wasn't lying.
I was always wondering why. I said this nigga's always in a car,
Bruh.
Why?
Because he had just finished
he ain't got nowhere to live. Like, what is
banging
what is
shorty
happening?
out. Dick was still.
This nigga said, I gotta make a video. I gotta start something. Hold on, I'll be right back. Ladies,
If your man is out here getting his dick sucked, wait a minute.
she looking out the window like, the fuck is he doing?
It's like he's talking to himself.
Who the fuck is he talking to?
Hell, man.
I guarantee one of those videos he made while he was getting some dough.
I promise
He
you,
had
yo,
that,
we
man.
just missed that shit. Like Friday when Shorty was sitting on top of the nigga, questioning this nigga about the movies. No, everybody missed that man in the bed. Everybody
In the
misses
back
that.
room.
Oh
In the
yeah,
background.
yeah. This nigga was camouflaged
cheating
on
on
the
him.
side of the bed.
But was questioning
cheating
him,
on
He
yo.
was questioning that nigga.
Who you go to the show with last night? What? And you sitting on top of a dude?
He got a whole pile
Right.
of whole laundry nigga right there. Nigga look like a whole pile of laundry just sitting there.
The audacity, man. But like Mike said earlier, we are not here to bash women. We just laughing at y'all illogical ass thinking sometimes, and y'all illogical, irrational hate toward Kevin Samuels for telling y'all the truth. That's what we laughing at the moment, man. How can we? What can we say now to show the women that we are in full support of them?
No, for real. Like, 'cause you know what? You
Yo.
gotta think about this shit. Like, I love. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna get a little pro-black right quick, fellas. I love
man,
our
go
black
ahead.
women. Look, I love our black women who have decided to make changes for themselves, to not only be better for themselves, but to be better for the black man they say they want, for the man that they say they want.
That's real.
So for the women who are holding themselves accountable, for the women who are not being irrational or illogical, mama, I love you.
That's real. That's some real shit right there.
Yeah.
I can say that. And then on our side, we doing the same shit. We trying to be the niggas that we supposed to be, so that when it's finally time to have a wife or a real woman at your side, I am the man for Shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Shorty like, oh, I'm gonna walk away from this nigga. He trash, or he good here, and here. But since this is not popping, nah, buddy. I want to be the ultimate option. Goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? So let's talk to the married man here. How did you know that was the one, bro? How did you know?
I mean, I just knew, like, you know, after being with her, you know, it's like you be around somebody and then you realize, like, what if that person, like, I wake up and she's gone out my life.
What would you do with yourself?
You know, like you realize that person kind of keeps my life together, keeps me focused. Like, every day is I'm glad to wake up, is happy because somebody, you know, that person really has an impact and influence your life for the better. You know, then, you know, and they're special. Like, and if nobody else done that for you, then, like, yeah, there's something about this person. You're like, I need to hold on to that.
I can't even hate on that. Let's talk to the niggas that's been married before. What you got to say about that? It's quiet.
Silence.
Yeah, no. Look. I was transitioning, fellas. I was transitioning. Give me a second. All right, so it's kind of similar to what you said when I was married, man, and things. You know, I was really in that zone. Like just a quick note. A lot of people, when my wife and I, when our marriage ended, a lot of people would say, I never thought that you guys would get divorced because of the way you talked about her. the way that you respected the fact that, okay, you guys are married, and any decision you made people always knew